What up, what up, what up? How, everybody joining, how the heck do I invite Adrian to this group is the real question. Invite guest, tap multi-guest button, to smiley face or guest icon. Oh. How do I do this? What's up, everybody? How the hell? Yeah, there was an invite button, but the thing is that I pressed it and a random person joined. So, oh wait, here we go. There we go. Invitation sent. What's up, everybody? Yeah, I added a random dude and I was like, wait, you are not the person that I'm trying to invite to this live stream. Hold on one second. Adrian should be joining at this point.
Yo, what's up? Hold on, I don't know if you can see me.
I can't see you at all.
How's it going? Can you see me now?
No. Oh, I can't see you. Can everybody else see him?
Yeah, I'm just really tiny. I don't know how to fix that, but I think that's fine.
Are you sure? I think I can have you expand maybe. Oh.
Well, now you're tiny. I gotta see your beautiful face.
Instagram's way easier than TikTok. What the hell? There's so many.
I don't know, man.
What in the Sam hell?
Yeah, it kind of evens it out. So like versus like it being the opposite. But I don't even know if I could change it. I like make you bigger. If I like for me. Sorry, I got hungry like between the lives.
Yo, are you just eating plain bread right now? What's happening?
I am. I don't have time to make PB and J. So yes, I'm eating plain bread.
Hold on.
It's actually a hot dog bun.
Oh, I changed my camera. I feel so stupid right now trying to figure this out. How is everybody doing today, though, is the real question.
What is the ups, man? There's a lot of people, bro.
I know. Yeah. Now, that's crazy how this works. Hey, guys, if there's any way that I can split the screen and it's me and Adrian on here together, let me know. But how are you guys doing?
Let's be fair.
Oh my goodness! I was just gonna.
What this live is about, or you're just chilling?
Oh, I am just chilling, guys. We're gonna go live on Thursday on Jimmy's TikTok. It's gonna be me, Adrian. It's gonna be Jimmy as well, Zay, and Amy. Hopefully, Amy. She just apparently tells me that she has to get to 10,000 followers before she can go live on.
That was 1,000.
Is that 1,000?
I thought it was 1,000. I thought that 10,000 would be pretty crazy to go live. I'm like, okay, dang. I think it's 1,000. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Here's my question to you guys because we just swapped over to TikTok. Did you guys watch the episode? What are your thoughts? We found out wall comp, of course, if you're not a live feed viewer. And what are your thoughts on it? Is the real question.
Down to me or the chat? I think we're talking to the chat, right?
We're talking to chat right now.
Because you know my thoughts. I could yap for hours about wall comp technique, different grips.
We just talking on Instagram about the wall comp and the craziness around it. First off, I want to give my props to everybody because the first people to fall off, they lasted for like 30 minutes, which is crazy to me. And they lasted, I think Vince lasted for like about an hour and 15 minutes. So he crushed it as well. But Adrian was just talking about how, like the placement, there's so many different grips on that wall.
It's more than strength. It's more than strength. There's so much technique. People don't even find it. It's not even funny. People think it's just, you got to have strong core. It's a lot more than that. I'll tell you that. But I mean, I was surprised Lauren wasn't switching her grip, knowing that she's a super fan. So I was a little bit disappointed to not see you go a little bit farther. She did good. She was third place, right? She was up there. But again, each year the wall's different. But like, I think she could have done a lot better if she had better technique throughout the wall comp. I'll say that. But I do love Lauren. I think she's great. She did play very well. But I think she could have potentially took it all the way if she's improved her grip. But that's just me. It's just what I think. It's nothing harmful to anybody.
Okay, so what the hell just happened to my light? I can make you big and you can show everybody what you were talking about on Instagram real quick if you want to do that.
I mean, I don't know if I could do it real quick. I could do my best, but I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, it's up to you because, like I said, I was yapping for a while about the technique of wall comp. Like there's like a certain technique. There's thing. I mean, we could do it. I don't know. I think that most of these people are like here for you. I'm like, I don't want to take yap about the wall comp. Like I said, whenever you come over and you get to try the wall, we can talk about it there. It's probably the best time.
Which me and Adrian have been going live a ton when it comes to on Instagram after the episodes. We've been doing a lot of reacts right after the episode. So if you guys are curious about what we talk about, we typically talk about it over on Instagram. But we just did like a quick rundown of the episode. Adrian, your quick thoughts on this is going to be a little bit of a spoiler, but like your quick thoughts on the noms for Vince. And what you think could potentially happen coming up this week.
My mind's in bread mode right now. You gotta give me a second. Hold on. Okay. So any spoilers, again, I'd like to give huge spoilers about tonight's episode. If you don't know about tonight's episode, maybe log off for a minute or 30 seconds. I'll try to keep it short. Okay. So my thoughts on his nominations, it depends what his goal was. If his goal was to play it safe, like Mickey's the clear target, and then he has 2 pawns. I mean, that could work if Mickey stays on the block, come blockbuster and come eviction, like or not eviction, the veto. But if he wants to take a shot at the people he knows are going to take a shot at him, especially as the weeks go on, jury's about to start, double eviction's probably going to come soon. Like, hey, if you want to take a shot, you gotta put up big people that you know are going to take a shot at you. And that would be, I agree with Keanu, it would have been like Rachel, Ashley, and Mickey, because those people would easily put him up, especially as numbers dwindle. He would that would have been a better play. But I'm, again, a bigger spoiler if you've seen the episode but you don't watch live feeds. So again, I'm about to spoil it.
Close your ears.
But Mickey won the veto. Mickey won the veto, and she, what do you call it? And she's going to use it on herself. And then now he has to think, should he put up Kat or Rachel? And it's best to put up Rachel, knowing that he should have the votes as long as Kelly does not or wins the blockbuster. But that's iffy because blockbuster, you don't know what it could be. You don't know, maybe this isn't Kelly's strong suit. I know one of Kelly's weaknesses is when it has physical like comps to do, even though she did very well on the wall comp. And I saw a chat say that, did you see Lauren save herself on the wall? Yes, I did. But again,
that moment, she like was hanging there and then pulled herself back up. I'm like, dang, girl. Okay.
Again, you didn't see Vince do that because of the technique I told you about switching, having one lower. It would have been easier to not arch your back so much because you're holding yourself closer. But again, I don't want to get too into the wall comp. I'm sure someone recorded our live. Someone always does record our lives, and they're going to put it out there, and then someone could watch my explanation. But again, it would be better if I could show you in person.
Yeah, but we got really in depth into it for like an hour over on Instagram, so we're not really going to dive into that too much. I will say this though, with the whole Rachel or Catherine situation, we mentioned on Instagram where it's like if you put Rachel on the block, right? Your Judges Alliance, which you technically kind of got dragged into that alliance, it's going to be very, they're going to be upset. However, you're kind of you're solidifying yourself with people that want to take you to the final 2, right? You got Lauren that wants to take you to the final 2. Keanu, we found out on Instagram like 30 minutes ago that Rachel aired out their conversation to Keanu, and Keanu just let you know about that conversation. And so for that reason, it's kind of like, okay, for a fact that Keanu trusts you more than he does with Rachel. You're able to kind of like trust him in that process. The biggest question mark though, Kelly's frustrated at you for being on the block again. And also Catherine was going to put you up if you did not win HOH. So in terms of that side of the house, it's like, is that going to be some type of move that benefits you in the long run if you take a stand inside with that side of the house, right? So that's kind of like what we were talking about. I really summarized what all went down over on Instagram because we analyzed that for like 15 minutes. But yeah.
I mean, I will say he could get away with the Eva thing, right? And then put up like Rachel, but then you're giving her another option to take herself off. But like, again, like he could have put up Ashley, even though Ashley probably would have gotten mad and then would have called. Maybe that's what's working, right? It's keeping her off the block. And Ashley does have good reads on the game. I will say that for sure. So it's like he could get, but the thing is, he could have mended his relationship with Kelly, keep him off the block, keep her off the block, and then like also guarantee that like another threat is on the block. I don't know. It's like there's so many, like we talked about this already, but yeah.
We did talk about this already. You guys, since we already talked about this for an hour, we're not going to stay on too much longer, but ask a few questions for me and Adrian to try and answer. Hello, everybody. I see all the hellos that are trying to say what's up to me and Adrian. Adrian, if you haven't been following his journey after the house, he is a freak in terms of he's got like a wall in his backyard. He has the balance beam, the whole balance beam comp. He has that in his backyard. I'm planning on flying out to see Adrian, and we're going to do the wall comp together, which is going to be so much fun. I think that's going to be a great time.
Look, I'm working on 2 comps, which is the ball in the maze. That's the one where Riley, Jimmy, and Kelly played for Blockbuster. But the one that I really want to see is the memory tile that Keanu played, Riley played, Rachel played. I don't know who else played that comp. I have to remember. I don't know who you were there. But so like the memory comp, Keanu won, the memory tile. But that one is looking hard for me to build. I'm looking at it because I want it to look nice. I want it to be so functional and portable, because it's really hard to make these things portable, because some things, and it's a really big step because you were there. I'm assuming it's pretty darn big, right? It's not going to be as big, but it's going to be close to the size it's reasonable. I'm thinking each tile should be at least 16 by 16 inches, a little bit bigger than that. So we'll see how that turns out. But I'm trying to keep it under $1,000, but I think I could get within $800. But we'll see how much it costs just to build that one comp. So I've been picking up a few jobs to try to see if I could afford it, because I think I want a program where instead of because I want an electrical where you put like say, hey, this is the pattern. You type it into like a pad or remote control, and then it pops up. So you know how you step on it, it turns green if it's red, and if you step on the wrong way, it turns red, and you have to go back and press a button. I'm trying to build that so where I could say, hey, like I could call a friend, hey, just pick any dots, and then I don't see it, and then I try it for myself so I could practice with it.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to get that out because I think that would be a really cool one.
That would be sick. We were able to do that as well. All right, we're going to not stay on here too much longer. You guys ask us a few questions. We'll try and answer them. How
do you feel about Vince winning?
Vince winning, in terms of just me being, close with him in the game, I think it's awesome that he's able to pull out HOH at this point. I mean, look, Catherine was the final 2 with him on that wall. He 100% was going on the block if she ended up winning. So the fact that he was able to kind of save himself in that moment was huge. And honestly, it's going to show his cards one way or another. I mean, he's going to, whichever this renom's going to be, it's going to piss off some people in the house.
All right. This person says, do you think you would have outlasted Vince on the wall? ?
That's a good question. Adrian, I feel like you would have. Definitely.
I mean, I've said it 1,000 times, at least out here. I would have absolutely beat everybody. I'm so confident, especially when I saw those grips. I was jelly as flip. Those were I remember seeing season 2021, and I was like, bro, I'm so jealous that they have one of the best grips to have on that wall. Granted, I will say, I want to say they may have tilted it even more because of the grip, but I don't know. I'm not there to confirm it. They never show you the degrees, and the camera angles always show something different. But yeah, I felt like I would have crushed it. Like I would have outlasted Vince. I don't know how you think you would have done, but I felt like I would have crushed everybody.
I was curious about Keanu, and he even mentioned in the episode he felt like he was safe in that moment, so he kind of dropped off the wall. But I was really paying attention to his time because I am a bigger guy, and there's a lot more weight similar to him in a sense. And so that was the time I was really paying attention to. He kind of stopped playing, and I'm like, what the heck, man? I wanted to see how far you were able to go in this moment, you know?
Hey, man, I wouldn't mind seeing a Keanu HOH. I would love to see what he does because I don't think he's a person to play with pawns. I hate playing with pawns. I mean, in chess at least. But like Big Brother gave me the same thing. I'm like, bro, pawns are like, let's make some moves here. You know what I mean? Let's take out people that aren't afraid to take out you. But yeah, I don't know. I saw someone say, doesn't weight like is against you? Absolutely. Like, weight does matter, but why do you think I trained so hard? Why do you think I built the wall? I built the wall specifically to figure out the best techniques. Sure. Because you could theorize all you want, but until you play the darn thing, like, how are you gonna know? So that's how I discovered all these techniques and what's best. I had an idea, but I put it to the test. And like, again, I can't wait to show you, because I was gonna tell you before I left, but I was hoping that I would stay, and I'm like, then you would use it against me, because I don't know, like, just in case. But I was teaching, I was like, bro, work out your shoulders, don't forget your shoulders, and then also do the S technique is what I call it. But again, I was going to show you that, but yeah. Which is actually kind of funny, because you kind of see it play out in a bit. But like the switch grip, that's not the S technique, but I can see how you see it. Because I'm thinking of traditional wall grips, but I'm getting to the wall again, I'm sorry. This wall thing got me tripping. You're good. Like, I love the wall so much. I'm so sad, but whatever.
Adrian was praying for the wall. I was praying for it too, but he literally, before this episode, told me that he was on his wall for 30 minutes, just like before the episode even aired. Just he's like, you know what? Let's just do the wall comp, and just just because everyone else did it. So yeah. Yeah,
it's I'm telling you, the wall is one of the best things. It's one of my best things to do in life. I mean, I love the darn wall so much. Yeah. I was like, it's not even Wednesday, but I'm still like, I love, because I have wall comp Wednesdays. Yeah, is what I do. So I did, because I try to do it like every day, but that's too tired. Right? You don't want to be up there an hour. So I was like, if I want a short like breakout, I'll put it on like max 30 and see if I can get to 15, depending how I feel in the day. But yeah,
no, that's good stuff. I am not going to stay on live too much longer. I did see a few things. First off, happy birthday, Lauren. You're crushing it right now. We said happy birthday, Lauren. Well, just wanted to cover that. And maybe there's like one more question that we want to ask, and then we just kind of call it a night, since we've been on live together for almost an hour and a half. Does everyone clean the house? No, not everyone cleans the house. There is a select few that do the dishes. There is a select few that do the bathroom. We didn't set like, okay, Zach and Adrian, you've got the bathroom for your entire time. Like, that never happened. It's kind of just like some people just started picking up and doing stuff, and there were people that have yet to clean anything in that house. I know it for a fact, so I will just say that.
Yeah.
One more question, then we can call it. Let's see.
Who do you think the Vince renom will be? If you want to answer that question, it's up to you. It's your live. I'm just...
Who do I think Vince's renom will be? I believe it's Rachel at this point. I saw some live stuff before going on the episode, like some live feed stuff. People on Instagram were telling me that they thought Rachel was going to be the renom. It felt like Vince was kind of drug into the Judges Alliance by Morgan. It wasn't like he was very open and willing and excited to work with these people. And so for that reason, it's probably going to be Rachel, in my opinion. But everything changes in the Big Brother house on a dime. And me and Adrian were just talking about that. And he could put me up as a renom for all I know. I'm sitting at home. So, it's like you just don't ever fully know. But yeah, I think Rachel will be the renom. What do you think, Adrian? We already talked about this.
It depends. Like I said, it switches. I think people are going to do their clockwork. They're going to tell him this one thing and the other. I think he may go back and forth because he still has a bit of time to think about it. But if he wants to make a move, it's Rachel. If he wants to play it safe, like he doesn't want to upset most people, he's going to put Catherine. It just depends what he wants to play.
Yeah. So we will see what happens. Adrian, I'm about to call it quits because I'm exhausted and I do want to go to sleep. You guys, thank you so much for being on the live. I promise I will be doing more live streams on TikTok. Be prepped for Thursday. We're going to be on Jimmy's channel. But I do want to shake it up. We've been going live on Instagram, but let's try TikTok once in a while. So I will let you guys know when that happens. But again, Adrian, thank you so much for being the best. And yeah, we do live streams together all the time over on Instagram as well. So
yeah, we review the game more into depth, or at least like I try to break it down as much. But then we just start ranting about the game. But whatever, it's fun. It's not nothing too serious.
Yeah, we have a good time.
Yeah.
All right, well, you guys have a fantastic night. I'll be back live sooner or later on TikTok. I got no freaking idea. But yeah, all right, talk to you guys later. Peace.
All right, bye.